Hey y'all, welcome back to Plant and Plate with Mr. Chris. Today we're making a quick and flavorful dinner, honey garlic pork tenderloin. This one's perfect for a busy weeknight, but it's also so good that you can serve it to guests too. What I love about this recipe is it's just simple. It takes just a few ingredients. You probably already have them in your pantry, and it's got this sweet, garlicky taste to it, and the pork comes out perfect and juicy every time. So, hey, let's get to making it. All right, go ahead, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go on salt and pepper our pork tenderloin. Now, when you get your pork tenderloin, it should be trimmed pretty well if your butcher did what he was supposed to. I've already gloved up. We're going to put about a half teaspoon of salt on it. Nothing crazy, just kind of give it a little dusting. And we're going to use about a half teaspoon of black pepper. Just put a little down it, kind of pat that on there, make sure we got some all over it. I've got a piece of parchment paper on here just because when I start saucing it, it'll be a little messier and it just makes life a little easier to clean up. Get our pepper on this side. Go on and pat that on there, make sure it kind of sticks good. And then we're going to sit this to the side, kind of let that salt and pepper kind of work on sitting on the meat, and we're going to make our sauce. Time to make the sauce. You're going to need a small little bowl. This is just a little Pyrex bowl. We're going to start off with a 1/4 cup of whole grain Dijon mustard. Scoop that out, get that down in there. We're going to add a half tablespoon of light sodium soy sauce. If you don't have light sodium soy sauce, just omit the salt from the recipe. You don't want it to get too salty. We're going to add an 1/8 teaspoon of ground ginger to the bowl. 4 cloves of minced garlic. And 2 tablespoons of honey. Make sure you get all that goodness of that honey in there. This is where you're going to get your sweetness from. Okay, got everything in the bowl. Whisk it up. We're just going to blend it together really well. And then we're going to bring the good old pork tenderloin back. I'm going to glove up again. I know y'all have heard me say it, but if you ain't on this nitrile glove program, you need to find you some off Amazon. Makes life a whole lot easier. We're going to take some of our sauce, pour just a little down our pork tenderloin, take our gloved hand, and we're going to rub that baby all over there. Now, don't be shy about it. Go on and get that stuff worked in. Coat all of it. You'll have some sauce left over. That's okay. Don't pour the whole thing all over it. We're going to use some more of this sauce when we put it in the oven. So it's alright if you have a little bit. You ain't going to waste it, I promise. Get that all coated up. And then we're going to go to the skillet. And we're going to sear this thing. I'll see you there in just a second. We're at the skillet. We're going to turn the skillet on a medium-high heat. Now, you want a cast iron skillet or an oven-safe skillet. Let your skillet start warming up. We're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in our skillet. Let it warm. Again, we're wanting to sear it. So we want that oil to be hot when this thing hits it and sear the meat. We're not trying to cook it yet. We're going to put it in the oven for that. So put it in, put a nice sear on it, and then we'll move on. I'm going to let my oil heat up, and then I'll come back and show you how we sear it. We got our oil hot, and the reason we sear this instead of just put it in a skillet or put it on a pan, put it in the oven, is that sear on the meat locks in some of the juice and really adds a whole lot of flavor. So take your pork tenderloin, work it down in that skillet best you can. We're going to let it sit just a couple minutes each side. Okay, we've got a sear put on our pork tenderloin. You can hopefully see the garlic's kind of brown. We got a little crust going. Now we're going to take the rest of that sauce. See, I told you we were going to use it, not to worry about it. And get that sauce, brush it on this thing. I mean, coat it up. Give it some love. Get your tongs. I'm going to give it a roll over. And get the other side. This is where we're getting that sweet garlic taste to it. After we get it all coated up, we're going to pop it in the oven. Again, 400-degree oven. When we put it in the oven, we're going to leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes until we reach an internal temperature of 145 degrees. That way it's perfectly cooked, but still juicy. We got our pork tenderloin up to 145. I took it out of the oven. I put it on this cutting board to rest. You want to rest it for 5 minutes. Resting it lets the juices kind of work back in there. It really keeps it from drying out. So we're going to slice into this thing, let you see what we're working with here. You want to serve it sliced into medallions. Look at the juice running off of it. How about that? How about that right there? I mean, this will make it happen, Captain. So I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and taste this thing and see how it turned out. Oh, baby. That's what a roll right there. Your family will think you have been in the kitchen working yourself silly. But really, it took you about 30 minutes. And there you have it. A beautiful, tangy, sweet pork tenderloin that's easy enough for a weeknight meal, but good enough to impress anyone. If you decide to make this recipe, hey, leave me a comment. Let me know how it turned out. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, give me a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And if you have some great ideas you would like to see me cook, drop them in the comments. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later.